Okay, quadratic functions. So the equation of a quadratic function, so the general form, y equals ax squared plus bx plus c, where a, b, and c are constants and a is not equal to 0. And if you remember, we played with this, right? In decimals, we were trying to figure out what did a do, what did b do, and what did c do. And don't really worry about the b thing. Nobody's going to ask you if the b value is this and what's that. Okay? We don't really dwell on that. So which of the following are quadratic functions? I guess we could just circle the ones that are and cross out the ones that aren't. Is this a quadratic function?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, because it's of that form. Is this a quadratic function? Why not? Yeah, it's got an x cubed in it, right? That makes it a cubic function. We'll save those for 30-2. Is this a quadratic function?
No.
What happens if I multiply this out? Right. No, you can't. Okay, so we're back. I don't know where we're back. This recording could be totally screwed up, or it's now in 2 pieces and whatever, but I'll put it together and fix it. Okay, so what's the y-intercept here? Which you can read off of the 2. Okay, so 2. What else is important? Well, we got to get the vertex, right? So how do we get the vertex? We go second, calc, and what am I going to find? A maximum. So number 4 is maximum. And I want a left bound, so it's over to the right. I need to move to the left. Good enough. I'm going to hit enter. And a right bound. So all I need to do is go over the hill here. Hit enter, and then a guess, so I'm just going to move up to about where I think the top is. Yeah, close enough. So the vertex, 0.99, what's 0.99999999999? 1. Okay, so that's 1, 8 is the vertex, right? And sometimes the x-intercepts. Do I need the x-intercept? Well, I don't know. Let's go find the x-intercept. So I don't need this x-intercept, right? The one that would occur off screen to the left, because I don't care, right? I only care that at the time. So what was the height at the time that the ball was struck? Oh, there, man. 2. That's at time 0. At time 0, we got 2. What are you doing? You throwing a decimal place in here? I always wonder how you guys get some numbers sometimes. Okay, so what are we looking for? The okay, second calc. I want the intersection, and I want the intersection of the 2 curves, which is y1 and y2. Okay, close enough. So 1, 2, 3 enters. Remember, I've got y2 set equal to 0, so that's 2.15, comma 0. Okay, so 2.15. Okay, so that's the x-intercept. Ball hits hands, root of height, both first player, second player, pass to right player. Okay. So how high is the ball when it's bumped by the first player? This is at time 0. So this is at time 0 seconds, which is the y-intercept. Which is 2 meters. Just ignore that. I don't think it's that was just sort of the go to y's time, and now we're starting. Yeah, I thought it was over. It's been going on forever. We're almost done, right?
How long do you last time?
25 minutes. Don't worry. So it's like you got to do it this week and next week and the week after. It then becomes your choice as to how you want to spend your wise time. And you should spend it wisely.
Is that why it's called wise time?
Yeah.
Isn't it just one more, like, a week after this?
Yeah. Okay, wait. There's more, but it's on this page, right? What is the maximum height of the ball, and when does it occur? 8 what? Occurring when? 1 second. The ball reaches a maximum height. What point is that on the graph? The vertex. When does the ball reach the hands of the second player? No. So let's go back to the question. Right? We're missing something. So the question is, how high is it when it hits the second player? Oh, sorry, that's feet, not meters. Which is 2 feet. Okay, what time does it hit? Or sorry, well, we got to figure out how high is it when the second player gets the ball? How high is it when the second player gets the ball? Yeah, sorry, it's feet, not meters, my bad. 6.5. Now, was it on its way up or down?
Down.
How do you know? Okay, so likely we are interested in this, right? Because we know you're not going to be able to hit the ball if it's still on its way up, right? I mean, although it's slightly possible if you jumped up and managed to get it, but that's not likely to happen. So the ball's been bumped, it travels up, it's coming down, and then they go up to hit it. Okay, but it's not beyond the realm of possibility that it was hit over and it on its way up there, you know, but not likely. Okay, so we need to go into the calculator and we need to say, I need to know when the height, not 0, I need to know when the height of the ball is 6.5. So I'm going to hit graph. So now what your calculator is going to do is draw a vertical line across at 6.5, and you're going to say, what I need to know now is I want the x value here, because I know that it will have reached the height of 6, so it's gone up, reached its maximum height of 8 meters, it's coming down. They're going to hit it at 6.5, or sorry, 8 feet. They're going to hit it when it reaches 6.5 feet. When does that happen? So we're going to do an intersect. So second calc number 5 is intersect. And oops, I was almost there. I'm going to arrow up. So when I do an intersection, I move to the point of intersection, just hit enter 3 times, right? Because I am lazy. Your calculator just says, give me the first curve, and it's always up here, right? There's your first curve. y1 is equal to, that's the actual parabola, right? The negative 6x squared, blah, blah, blah. The second curve is this one. So I could be over here and be on the first curve, and that's fine. When I go to the second curve, it's just going to jump right below, right? It's just going to say, where am I? Just go below. And then when it says guess, you got to move over here. So I cut to the chase. Just move there, then hit enter 3 times. Okay, first curve, second curve is y2 is 6.5. My guess is about where I'm at, and 1.5. Okay, so 1.5 seconds. When does the ball reach the hands of the second player? So they hit the ball at a height of 2 feet. It's a little bit of a dig, right? I mean, they got to get underneath, so it's down around here. So they dig it, it comes up, hits 8 feet. 1 second later, it's 8 feet high, and now it's on its way down. And half a second after it reached its maximum height, it's at 6.5 feet, and then the other person is going up. Okay. Any questions? Good. All right, I think that's it. Is that it? Right? You got no more? All right. So tomorrow, so today's homework, right, is 6.2, page 332, and there are the numbers. And then tomorrow we'll be doing one worksheet, which is the X and the Y intercepts, and you know, et cetera, and then so like Thursday we got a work period, right, just to get caught up on anything. Then we go to the back. The Terry Fox run, by the way, is not on, and somebody misspelled Terry, so it's a Y, not an I, and you'd think they would know. But same people that do the worksheets, right? It's like institute, what? So this continues on the back, and there's some more.
So it's not on that day?
I believe it is not on that day.